Welcome, fans, to another great edition of NWA Mountain State Wrestling. I am the outlaw rock star, Stephen Hensley, and I'm here to say I appreciate each and every one of you because I'm a mountain man from the Mountain State, and what we do in the Mountain State is support our home team. We've got a group of guys running around here called the Mint disrespecting us left and right, and they're going to learn the hard way you don't mess with the mountain man. King Richard's in a must-win situation this week as well, as he faces Karl for the NWA Mountain State Wrestling television title. But before we start all of that, we've got to get some words from Leonard Sims, the owner of Mountain State Wrestling, about the situation that occurred last week between Jonathan Styles and the Bulldozer.
So what happened?
Jonathan, something horrendous happened to you, and it should have never happened, and it definitely will not happen again, I assure you.
I appreciate that.
And also to Mr. Hensley, and also Mr. Moyer, no one is going to lay their hand on any announcer, referee, or anyone. As I said, Larry Light and I have been talking all week long.
Right.
As of now, Bulldozer is suspended for 2 weeks. He has been fined $2,000, and there may be more repercussions yet to come for one Mr. Bulldozer. We do not condone this. I'm extremely disappointed that it happened. He went way overboard, way out of line. It should have not happened, and it will not happen. So this is a warning to anyone in the locker room that thinks that the announcers or referees or any official is to be pushed around or abused will not be tolerated by NWA Mountain State Wrestling.
I'm not going to take up a lot of time. I'm sure some of you have seen the episode. If not, you can check it out on our YouTube channel. And I want to thank Larry Light and Mr. Sims for reaching a swift and very stern decision. And I'm very humbled that you took action so quickly. Thank you, gentlemen.
Fans, coming up, I'm ready to tell you right now how you can get NWA Mountain State Wrestling, the best wrestling there is, to an area near you.
This is Commissioner Larry Light. If you'd like to see the great TV stars of NWA Mountain State Wrestling come to your town, give us a call at area code 304-673-2054 or check us out on the web at mountainstatewrestling.com.
It's good to see you in the announcement. Oh, sorry about that. That's right, the injury.
Yeah!
Anyway, we got a fantastic opening contest for you this week, fans. Isn't that right, Jonathan Stiles? It's going to be the Sky High Sasquatch Ryan Mitchell versus Terry Ring, who is gold in the ring, versus the Native American warrior Tommy Hawk.
Let's go to the action.
Are you all?
No, don't touch.
Water. It's like a knock-knock joke. You get it? Never mind.
No, I have a sense of humor. I'm sorry. All right. Oh, Tommy Hawk with some offense now. Clubbing on. And a great right. And Tommy Hawk with another one.
Beautiful series of contracts by the Native sensation. And he just keeps going out. But you see right there, that big. And big is an understatement. We're going to call that the Sasquatch boot to the face. It just takes Tommy Hawk down.
And I tell you what, one of the great things that Ryan Mitchell talks about is his ring presence. And I guess any man would have a good ring presence if they were trained by the legendary Rocky Johnson.
You're filled with significant packs tonight, Stiles.
I know, I told you.
Time off gave you time to Wikipedia. Let's see.
I told you that telephone call from the hospital. I tell you what, after taking the call from the hospital from Ryan Mitchell, I felt like I wanted to be back in there.
Tommy Hawk's taking quite a beating. Terry Ring's trying to choke it out of him right now, though. Terry Ring, there's something about this guy I really like. You see that very, very vicious look behind those eyes there. He looks a little bit like a pretty boy, like he may have been a bit of a preppy back then. But make no mistake about it, that man is mean, mean, mean.
Absolutely, and Ryan Mitchell saying, no, I'm going to go in with the victory, and flash the elbow right to the sternum of Tommy Hawk.
And kick there to the hamstring of Tommy Hawk. Falling back there. This is a brilliant strategy here. He could very easily pull that hamstring. Tommy Hawk won't be able to walk around that way. All he has to do after that is take Terry Ring out of the equation. That's going to be an easy pinfall. You hook that leg, he won't even be able to move it to kick out.
Now, if you notice, Terry Ring and Ryan Mitchell are taking turns, almost as if they were a tag team working on that knee of Ryan Mitchell, or excuse me, Tommy Hawk. And now, looks like shades of Ric Flair as Ryan Mitchell puts Tommy Hawk in the figure four. He's got to be shearing pain out there.
And you see the look of pain etched on the face of Tommy Hawk. Terry Ring measures him, drops the leg. On the outside, Ashton Amherst with the assist here, pulling on those giant arms of Ryan Mitchell, just applying more and more pressure on top of that knee, on top of that patella of Tommy Hawk and that back hamstring.
And I tell you what,
Tommy Hawk reaches for the ropes there, but did you see that?
Yeah.
Every time he gets over there, Terry Ring just kicks it out of the way.
Unfortunately, the referee was out of the position which allowed Ashton Amherst to get that disadvantage.
Is James Ross really wearing two sets of sunglasses?
I thought those were bunny ears.
Tommy Hawk, out of nowhere, mounting a comeback. Giant scoop slam on Terry Ring. Followed in with a scoop slam on Ryan Mitchell, and that shook the arena.
There goes Tommy Hawk doing the war dance, baby.
Terry Ring falls cross-state on the head. Ryan Mitchell getting back up. Giant tomahawk chop to the top of the head.
Okay, this could be it.
Ryan Mitchell barely kicks out of that one.
And Tommy Hawk trying to get it again? No.
Terry Ring also barely kicks out.
Look at Ryan Mitchell choking out Tommy Hawk. Tommy Hawk really went on the offensive there and was aggressive, and no.
He certainly did, but you see the... That snapping sensation that Tommy Hawk just felt in his neck is pretty much the same thing you felt in your arm last week, isn't it?
Exactly, and now Ryan
That's
Mitchell...
a lot of pain, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I bet if you were in the ring right now, you'd get pinned.
I
don't blame you. Tommy Hawk looks like he might be doing the same thing right now.
Yes, he is, and Ryan Mitchell
Looks like he's gonna go to the top rope and take some high-risk maneuvers on Terry Ring and measuring him there.
From the heavens, God almighty! That's like a 2x4 falling on your body from about 40 feet up.
And Ryan Mitchell putting him up now, and this could be it. He's calling for the mint condition. Signature move, finishing off Terry Ring.
This one's over. God almighty, that was painful to watch.
Well, Ryan Mitchell definitely showed his true colors there.
Ryan Mitchell is big, bad, and mean. Unfortunately, he's also as smart as a box of rocks, but that vicious streak matches the stupidity. With guys like Team Mega behind him, that might be enough to carry him quite a ways.
Well, I tell you what, he's a multi-time regional champion. He's been there already. And he's also the #1 contender for the North American heavyweight title.
I guess this is proof. You don't have to be the smartest guy to be the one that can dish out the most punishment.
Now let's go to the back and get comments from Chris Taylor, NWA East champion, followed by Dynamite Derik Billings.
My boy.
This is Chris Taylor, one of the hottest talents and one of the hottest stables going on in the NWA today, the Mint. I'm the NWA East heavyweight champion. And in case you haven't heard, that means something. Now, Derik Billings, I've heard all about you. I was in the ring with you. We went toe-to-toe. You might be a talent. You might be a former heavyweight champion here, pal. But let me tell you something. You have not met a wrestler of my caliber yet. I hear these people around here don't like you. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to win over fans. I'm here to continue being one of the best champions the NWA has to offer. So tonight, I'm holding back, not at all. So be ready, sunshine. Yeah, I got you tonight.
Chris Taylor, the NWA East heavyweight champion. 2 weeks ago, you explained to the Giftarage that you were an aggressive cancer let loose in MSW. Well, let me introduce you to the cure. Today, I'm not only going to beat you within an inch of your pathetic life,
yeah, he's from Pennsylvania. He's trash.
but I'm going to rid MSW of the disease that is Chris Taylor. And unlike some people, I'm going to take your shiny little belt and put it around my pretty little waist.
What do you mean, some people?
He was talking
Well, I
about
mean, you know, because you
No,
didn't beat him
if you
last
don't-
week.
I don't know if you don't remember this, but Jason just took my spot.
yeah, because it was his
No,
shot.
Yeah, it was Jason's shot. No, we won Jason a shot and us a shot.
No,
I don't know where you
got
was
the
in the
pin.
mix. So we we
No.
won us.
Okay, guys, look, it's not even
What?
important.
Yes, it is important.
See this? This is success. This is what you should look at and aspire to be.
We got the disrespect of the state of West Virginia. We're in Somersville.
God almighty, they did West Virginia manner. Inexcusable, tasteless, tactless. Those are the things that define men like Chris Taylor and Ryan Mitchell, that sky-high Sasquatch of destruction. You see these men going around, taking the time to show disrespect to absolutely each and every one of our NWA Mountain State Wrestling fans. And what need is there for this? I agree with them. You don't need the fans to win. I don't give a damn who the fans cheer for. But there's no need to go out there and personally disrespect each and every one of them. He's just look at Chris Taylor. He's out there trash talking an 8-year-old.
Well, Chris Taylor's really jaw-jacking here.
Trash talking an 8-year-old? Give me a break. Why don't you trash talk the man that's getting ready to come out here and TYFHO take your freaking head off, son, Mr. Dynamite Derik Billings. Try it. A look of arrogance as Chris Taylor shows off that NWA East title.
Ryan Mitchell disrespecting our ring announcer, Jacques Bollier. A lot of jaw-jacking by Chris Taylor. Let's see if he can back it up.
waiting on the introduction of their opponent, excuse me. Dynamite's so good, sometimes I think there's more than one of them in the ring. That's how quick he is.
Well, he does have an S after his name, so I can see where you would get the plurality. Plural, you know.
That wasn't a very good joke, Styles.
It's
It's all right, you can stop talking, stop talking. Save yourself the trouble of explaining yourself and go take another painkiller. I understand you're confused from taking so many of them, but good Lord, with your low threshold of pain, I'm surprised you're able to move the sheet off your body this morning. How's Mama Styles doing taking care of you, by the way? I feel like I should send her a get-well basket.
Yeah, that's all right. You know what? Mama Styles went home. I got wifey now. She's doing an awesome job.
Oh, did she get my card, by the way?
No.
Oh, it's a condolence card for marrying you.
Oh! Despicable. You're absolutely despicable.
I have gifts for everyone in your family. I have a blue ribbon for you for being the biggest dumbass of the year. I've got a get-well basket for your mom for having to take care of you. I have a condolence card for your wife for marrying you. But Styles, the biggest honor of all, I am saving for you, and that's the right to be out here each and every week and commentate on these great wrestling contests with yours truly, the Outlaw Rockstar, Stephen Hensley. Check us out every Sunday, 11 to 12, Fox 59. I'll say it all night. 11 to 12, Fox 59. Check us out.
All night, all day. Geez.
All night, all day, 24/7, 300 plus days a year. See us on YouTube.
Yeah, it looks like we're having some sound problems right now.
This man doesn't need music to make his way out here. The only thing he needs is to hear the fans' respect, because this is a man that owns the future of the wrestling business, Mr. Dynamite, Derik Billings! And you see Dynamite with that angry, mean-spirited look in his eyes, staring across at his opponent, Mr. Chris Taylor. And Chris Taylor very wisely ducks out of the ring.
In that corner right there, he is an NWA East Heavyweight Champion. He weighs in at 192 pounds from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Chris Taylor. That's what we win by Brian Mitchell. Second, he is one hand from the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champion. He is weighing in at 260 pounds from Quincy, West Virginia, Dynamite, Derik Billings.
Yes, sir!
By Brian Kyle and Ken Richard together in our entourage. Looking at this match, Matt Richmond.
You know, I mean, I feel a little dirty about rooting for the Gifterage, but if Chris Taylor can take a butt whipping, I'm more than happy
Chris
to
Taylor's
see
going to
it.
ask me to sit down and respect him over the Gifterage. I'll have to stand for this entire match. That's fine with me. I don't mind standing.
Well, now we're underway. And I'll tell you what, Chris Taylor in with a former heavyweight champion.
Hell with it. I'm going to sit down so I can appreciate Dynamite properly.
Now Chris Taylor doing some calisthenics. Apparently he did not get enough warming up in the back this morning.
And what's this man doing
Oh,
out
here's
here?
the maestro.
The stepping stone of Mountain State Wrestling, the maestro coming out here to survey the situation at hand.
Yes. Fans are extremely excited to see Strauss.
Fans can be as excited for Stroh as they want to be. But the man they need to be paying attention to in the ring is Dynamite Derik Billings, who just fell victim to an arm drag by Chris Taylor. Very talented athlete is Chris Taylor. Unfortunately, very arrogant too, as I said at the start of the night. I can't stand arrogant people. I saw exactly what he did. I saw exactly what he did. You saw it too, didn't you, Jonathan Styles?
I did see it, actually.
The arrogant, disrespectful tactics utilized by men like Chris Taylor and Ryan Mitchell, members of the Mint. Disgusting. Why can't they fight with honor like members of the Gifterage?
Fight with honor
That's why I said fight with honor, like members of the gift garage, like men like Dynamite Derik.
If there's an oxymoron,
Well kicked by Chris Taylor. We'll talk about oxymorons later. This isn't English 101. This is Mountain State Wrestling. This is fighting. Redneck style 101 in the ring. One of the toughest rednecks of all time. The master of the TYFHA clothesline with this hit Dynamite Derik, who just about knocked Chris Taylor into last month, last year, next week, next year, in another dimension. Good God Almighty, scoops.
Officially recognized champion. Real champion.
I would like to say we're in good company, but look who's joined us now.
He's a multiple time NWA Mountain State heavyweight champion.
I suppose you might have something to say this week.
How you doing?
There you go.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you. This is like a nightmare for me.
Yeah, the champ says it's been his pleasure.
Well, at least somebody's having a pleasure.
Well, and now Chris
But
Taylor.
back in the ring, you see Chris Taylor climbing on top of those ropes, just going to town on Dynamite Derik. And sir, I gotta ask you, man, what's your business out here right now? What personal interest could you possibly have in this contest?
Well, I'm out here to watch a great wrestling match between the former NWA Mountain State heavyweight champion and for currently one half of the tag team champions, Derik Billings, and of course the NWA East champion, Chris Taylor. So I wouldn't miss this for anything.
Absolutely not.
Well, I can't blame you for that one. I certainly think we've got one heck of a contest on our hands this week. Even if an arrogant rat-faced man like Chris Taylor is allowed to come out here and masquerade as a human being and compete for championship titles, this is still a fantastic contest. I just think eventually he's going to get caught in a trap called Dynamite Derik Billings.
Oh, I say let best man win. But as we all know in the past, I do have that challenge for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, which I'm still ain't getting my opportunity, but I'm sure Stro will because I am the people's champion. I represent West Virginia and all the great fans in West Virginia. And right now, I'm watching one of the NWA's finest here in Chris Taylor defend his championship. So hey, I'm happy to be here.
I suppose that maybe you might look at Chris Taylor as a possible stepping stone for you. I often say that the young guys in the back look at you as a stepping stone to get ahead in this business. Victory over you over a guy that competed in WCW against a guy who made his WCW debut against Sting, if I'm not mistaken, a guy that competed against the likes of Chris Candido. You've got a heck of a pedigree behind you that a lot of people like to take advantage of. Chris Taylor with fantastic moves like that, the NWA East champion, maybe he's a guy that you can use to catapult yourself ahead in your bid for that NWA heavyweight title.
Well, like I said, looking at the NWA East heavyweight champion, Chris Taylor, in the defending championship against a former NWA Mountain State heavyweight champion, and Derik Billings. And Derik could become a new champ right here. I mean, he has all the tools. So, I mean, may the best man win. But the winner of this match, hey, I'm watching.
As we all are, Dynamite in trouble right now, but you're absolutely right. He is a man that is more than capable of utilizing his knowledge in that ring to walk away here, the NWA East champion, God willing.
Well, I tell you what, that NWA East champion, he's no slacker. During my interview with him, he reminded me that he's a two-time NWA East heavyweight champion, that first title reign being a consecutive 14 months.
Well, whoever's watching this television show, you represent the NWA, I hope they're watching real close because whoever wins this championship match, whether Chris retains or Derik's the new champ, hey, I'm going to show whoever the champion is why I should have the opportunity to become NWA World Champion. So I'm doing it for the people. The people got me here, the people brought me to gold, and we're going to get even higher gold.
But back in
You almost had him there, see there?
He certainly did. Back in the ring, Dynamite Derik is currently taking Chris Taylor to task in grand fashion. Stiff forearm shot to the jaw, sends him off the ropes, a reversal by Chris Taylor. King Richard accidentally appears, may have tripped Dynamite Derik. Dynamite Derik just drives him face first into the mat. 1, 2, 3, and I hate to see this.
The Taylor cutter got him.
Taylor cutter. That was a tailor-made stolen win if ever I've seen one. A great match tainted by a terrible ending. And there's the sky-high Sasquatch.
You're next.
Hey,
Taking that home.
hey, shut up. I'm going to talk to you, champ. I'm going to talk to you, champ.
And big words from Ryan Mitchell. talking trash to the Maestro of Wrestling, Chris Taylor, coming over here, throwing in his 2 cents. If these boys are going to step up to the Maestro, they've got a tall task ahead of him. I don't like him. Bobby damned if I disrespect my own home team against rat-faced weasels and sky-high Sasquatches like Chris Taylor and Ryan Mitchell. I have the Strode knocks their damned heads off. What an incredible day. If you would have told me any point I'd be taking the Strodes back, God almighty.
I gotta tell you, the biggest thing I'm looking at is King Richard, and the second week in a row he's cost Derek Billings a match.
Chaos everywhere you look out here. Dynamite with a golden opportunity. A brass ring that just slipped through his fingers tonight. And dissension, I hate to say it, but dissension does appear to be brewing amongst the members of the Gift Garage.
Really? Wait, I want to get that on
Fans,
record.
we'll see you after this commercial break. Somebody cut the mic feed.
Hey, Stro, Maestro, Mr. Ooh La La, the People's Champion, right? You cheer for beaten down, run down. Oh man, you like this guy?
Not really, but I'd like to see him knock your head off.
Yeah.
Why don't you
I like him though.
two-time, the NWA's heavyweight champion? I've been everywhere. I am two-time. Sure. You ain't ready for this. You ain't ready for this, old man. You can't handle this. No, he can't. You can't handle this kind of talent. You're in the over your head.
Let's go, Stroke.
I'd rather cut my tongue off and swallow it, Styles.
Let's go, Stroke.
Yes, Taylor, right here. You are the NWA East Heavyweight Champion. I'll give you that. Damn stiffy I am. You're the champion, got the gold. Congratulations. Congratulations. But my friend, you are in Strode's house. Wonderful. You're on the welfare shanty.
Oh, that is despicable.
And in Strode's house, we don't like burglars walking in running their mouth. And like these people aren't really my living. And you want to talk about old man? I have been in this business for 20 some odd years. Before I was a pro wrestler, I was an MMA fighter in Japan. Fighting guys like Kim Samurai, Dan Severn, who was also a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. I've been with Vader, Sid Vicious, Sting, with Flair, Terry Funk, Harley Race, Lou Ferris, and most of all, I don't know this. Bruce George is my brother. He paved the way for you and I to step in this room right now. Want to be here? The bloodline runs through my veins, and these people's tears run through my veins. NWA! No stick! Go through my veins! We represent the oldest, largest sanctioning body of professional wrestling. So, I'll tell you what, champ. From one champ of the NWA to another. Let's show these people, let's show Robert Childrich, let's show the whole NWA. Like the NWA World Champion should be afraid of both you and I. Mano a mano. Next week, you and I, one-on-one, you and I, and the people show all the right.
Wow! Title for title!
That's going to be one hell of a contest, ladies and gentlemen. Stroh throwing the challenge out there. Chris Taylor accepting NWA versus NWA Mountain State. Title for title. What a match.
Absolutely.
An old saying that we all come to know and love here in NWA Mountain State. If y'all say to people one time,
Pay attention to learn how you can attend an NWA Mountain State Wrestling event.
Friday, November 5th, Matoka, West Virginia. You know what? I'm tired of doing this promo, so I'm not even going to finish it. All I'm going to say, November 5th, Matoka, West Virginia. You know the Gift Garage is going to destroy the competition, so come out.
Greetings, inbreds, the most heart-stopping, jaw-dropping, eye-popping, high-flying, death-defying, awe-inspiring wrestler in the world today, and the rest of NWA and Mountain State come to the American Legion Hall in Mullins, West Virginia on November 6th. Be there.
Friday, November the 12th. Tell them about it, D.
Friday, November the 12th, the Gift Garage, the greatest team in professional wrestling, returned to Smithers, West Virginia with a 7:30 p.m. bell time. And you know what, King? I guarantee you there's not one ignorant pansy at home watching us on the television set right now that do not want to pass up a chance to see the greatest team in wrestling, period. So be there.
Now let's go to the back for comments from the Bunkhouse boys,
Oh, yeah.
Juicer and
The
Patriot,
oldest men in wrestling.
and the Baronis brothers.
How do you tell them apart?
Contenders match for the North American number one contenders for the North American Tag Team titles. Baronis brothers. Then we got the Patriot and the Juicer.
Didn't we just beat them last week?
That's right. But one more time, we're going for the contenders titles. We're going for the North American Tag Team titles, a title we've chased all over the United States trying to get the championship match. Tonight, contenders match. Tell them, Bandit.
Juicer, you might as well leave your toys in the locker room. Patriot, leave your flags in the locker room. The Baronis boys, never seen you before, hate it for you tonight.
Tag team titles right here. Team Mega, get ready. We're coming for you for the North American Tag Team Championship.
This is the American Patriot right here, NWA Mountain State tonight. The fireworks are going to fly because me and the Juicer. Has anybody seen the Juicer? I don't know where he is. Anyway, tonight, there he is.
Right here, brother man.
Tell
How you
him
doing,
about that.
Patriot?
Doing
How you
good.
doing, boy? Good? You ready? Baronis brothers, Bunkhouse boys. Let me tell you what, son. The juice is loose, baby. Bunkhouse boys, we dealt with you once. We'll deal with you again. Who's the Scooby-Doo and Shaggy team coming in? The colorful, high-flying little fruitcakes. Let me tell you what, brother man. You're coming into the fun town. We are the fun crew. The Juice and Patriot. We're coming to a fun town near you. Tonight, baby, we're taking you to school. See ya, because it's showtime.
All right, I'm Brent. I'm Brandon. And we're the Baronis brothers. Last week, man, we wrestled against two clowns. We've been getting sprayed with silly string and all kinds of
Who
stuff.
was it? The American Patriot and
The clown, the Juicer.
The Juicer.
I mean,
Really?
what happened?
But tonight, we got a
It's
chance
gonna
against
be
the
different.
NWA, North American Tag Team
That's
titles.
right, Brennan.
Not just one tag team, it's two tag teams.
It's two. I think it's two other big guys.
The Bunkhouse boys and the Juicer.
And the other clown guy, the Patriot.
The Patriot. No, okay.
It doesn't really matter because we're going to go out there, we're going to win like we always do. We're going to give it
And
all.
then we're going to show NWA what
That's
the
right.
Baronis brothers got. It's punch time, bro.
That's right, it's punch time. Bah! That's what I'm talking about.
And now the Patriot going to work on the arm with one of the Baronis brothers. Right takedown.
I would like to say of all the countries that we represent in North America, I like the United States the least.
What?
It's true.
Fact. Big fan of Mexico, that guy is.
Love the Mexican women.
Something about that hair you bring up that does something for you, doesn't it?
I dated one of the Barajas.
Oh!
You say a brothel?
No!
Hip toss by number 1 on the Patriot.
That is Brett.
Number 1 what?
Who number 1?
Baronis brothers. But they are not Indians. They're not pineapple girl, whatever you said.
They live in a pineapple under the sea, for all I care.
Patriots.
Did he take that coat off?
I think it has a life support system inside of it, sir.
I highly doubt that at all. I really do.
Patriot, leveling a stiff forearm shot, elbow to Bill number 1, follows it up with a bionic elbow, tag into the juicer, off the ropes, stiff shot on the arm of number 1, and the juicer, having a seat in the ring, goes right back to work on that wrist lock, and number 1 appears to be in trouble for the moment. Fortunately for him, nap time should be right around the corner.
Now, wait. We're trying to get to his brother Brandon out there.
Juicer in firm control though with that front face lock. Transitions directly back into an armbar and a wrist lock into a hammer lock. And number 1, against all odds, as quick and as young as he is, being outclassed by the incredibly older veteran.
What's Juicer doing? Wow! Running an atomic drop.
Pretty sure that's illegal. That's illegal, right?
Scared. I'll tell you what, that clothesline looked like it grappled out of Derik Billings.
Wow, now there's an overstatement if ever I heard one, Jonathan Styles.
Let's stop talking about people I've already beaten.
Oh!
Well, wait a minute, that would be the Bunkhouse boys as well.
Well, let's start talking about people that the Bunkhouse boys have beaten. I think Team Mega's on that list. Oh, wait, yes, that's correct. I believe we have the video footage. We can possibly pull it up after this match if you need to see it again.
All day long. But when the belts are on the line, nobody beats us.
The fact of the matter is, last time you had the assist from a chupacabra named Diablo Jr., who thankfully isn't out here anymore. He's going to be sitting at home till January. And if you meet the Bunkhouse boys again in a contest that's fair and square, you're going to go down 1, 2, 3. We can bring out the third Baronis and we can count 1, 2, 3 with all the Who's from Whoville.
They're afraid to even be in the match right now.
Patriot with another stiff shot on number 1. Maybe it's number 2. I'm not sure if a tag was made.
Brandon is the zebra guy. Oh, the one in the ring. Track up, Steve.
Hey, which one's that one?
Jorge.
And Big Willie Blackheart in the ring.
Decisions now applied by the Patriot.
Oh. Who number 2 got tripped up popping out of that one and fell victim to an elbow to the midsection there. And the Patriot
the clown
wisely headlocking the young man, bringing him back into the corner so that senior citizen tag partner can stumble into the ring.
Now,
I'm speechless.
I mean, this is a great match. The tag brings in Bandit.
The juicer tags into the Bandit. The bad man from the bar scene.
What kind of strategy that is.
A kick to the midsection there of who number 2. You guys have got to be terrified of defending your NWA North American tag titles against any 2 men in this contest, though. They have more class, more experience, more speed, more agility, more barroom fighting tactics in that ring than you have in your thumb.
Barroom?
We just came.
You want to go there?
No.
I'm still a little bummed.
I was wondering where you left your dignity at.
You know, collectively, I've never seen uglier people than you have in this town.
That includes both of you two.
You want to retort that, Steve?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear them over the continuing flock of migrating I don't give a craps that seem to pass by every time somebody in the Mint says something to me.
There you go.
Funny. 5 minutes. No one's going to win it. We're not going to have to wrestle.
No,
the Bandit sends the juicer stumbling to the outside on the floor here. Who number 2, try and drop kick on the Bandit in the ring. Willie Blackheart, the only man that paying attention with his partner, the Bandit. Bandit plants who number 2.
No, this isn't
Willie
good.
Blackheart measures him.
This isn't good.
And a big splash. And he covers him. 1, 2, 3. The Bunkhouse boys are the number 1 contenders to the NWA North American tag titles.
Richard. King Richard, King Richard. Tonight, you get a shot at my television championship. Well, guess what, Richard? You may be the king or queen or whatever you want to be. But I am the champion. And I will be walking out the champion just as I walk in as the champion.
Now let's go to the ring for our main event.
Medication. Perhaps he got his mixed up with the juicers, and that's why we've seen what we saw out here earlier.
I'll tell you what, the only medication I need is anti-nausea if I have to sit with Team Mega again.
Jonathan, I keep telling you, I left some Idol backstage for you. I understand you're going through some changes now. You're becoming a woman, you're breaking your arm. You're trying to learn how to call a wrestling match. I'll be here to help you out.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Remind me to talk to you about Flo later.
Oh, God. Well, I tell you what, I'm surprised that Derik, Billings, and Karl have come out with King Richard.
Why should you be surprised?
Well, let's see.
They're here to support their family member. Family is fight, that's all it is.
Do family members cost you victories like King Richard?
Have you never gotten a phone call from a woman 10 minutes before a job interview, Jonathan Styles? Your family can always cost you something. But they're family. That's what makes them worth it. And King Richard, make no mistake about it, he's family to these guys.
And Karl was going for some finger sandwiches there. And Derik Billings making his way around as Karl consoles King Richard. Maybe they need a tissue. Come on, let's get some offense.
You hear the fans in the building tonight showing so much disrespect, so much discontent for King Richard. And why, I ask you, should they? He's a fantastic wrestler. And he's firmly in control of this contest right now, transitioning from a hammerlock into a side headlock here.
Well, he is a former heavyweight champion.
And Karl is in so much trouble right now. As far as I'm concerned, he'll always be the uncrowned champion until he gets the rightful opportunity to wear the belt that he never lost. That's by Karl.
Absolutely. Great arm drag takedown now as Karl puts King
Styles,
Richard.
you're spending so much time with me, you've learned to call a wrestling match at the same time.
No, I've learned from good men like Bob Cottle, Gordon Soley. Great footage. If I was watching from you, it's to learn how not to make mistakes.
You know, Gordon Soley once told me I was the next dean of wrestling. I've got to say, I'm proud to announce he was right about everything he said about me. I'm every bit as good as I claim, just like King Richard, just like Dynamite Derik, and just like the legit hit. It doesn't matter if Karl's in control with a wrist lock, a hammerlock, a side headlock, or if he drops an anvil on King Richard's head. King Richard will always be better than him, and I can't wait to see him walk away with that NWA Mountain State Wrestling television title.
He's not. My feeling is he is not going to walk away with it. I'm so frustrated. So frustrated that I have to sit with Team Mega. I'm so pleased to see this great offense by Karl. He's coming off. Wait a minute. Yeah.
And there, Karl capitalizes with a hip toss of his own, and the King is in trouble here. But very wisely goes over to the ropes, halts the momentum, and you can hear his fellow members of the Gift Garage advising him on how to regain the advantage in this situation. It always goes back to the influence of guys like Dynamite and the Legit Hit and King Richard and the Gift Garage. The influence they have over each other propels them further and further ahead in this sport. And everything that you say about them aside, Jonathan Styles, I defy you to tell me that these men have not gotten better and better, have not adapted more quickly in the ring since associating with each other. That's what I thought. Back in the ring, King Richard rounding off the ropes, back off. Reverses that hip toss attempt, brings Karl to his feet. Giant drop kick by the King. That was a roll drop kick. And the court jester's on the outside now.
I'm sorry, did you think I was answering the question? I was picking the popcorn out of my teeth. As far as I go, it doesn't matter how much time the Gift Garage spends together, they are still not improving. Wait, what's King Richard doing? King Richard claiming that he's got this.
King Richard showing those good sportsman tactics that he's so known for.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you just hear what Brian Karl said? He claims that the king is getting soft.
Drop toe hold by Karl in the ring on King Richard.
And now Big Richard for an elbow drop, but nobody there.
Karl misses with an elbow drop attempt.
Now, see, this is the dissension that I've been waiting for. Jesus does answer prayers.
And Brian Karl and King Richard having some words there. It's unfortunate, but again, families fight, Jonathan Styles. You should never make more of this than what it is. It's a disagreement. The King focusing on that arm.
King Richard just dismantling the... Wow!
Gigantic twist and a straight fall down there by the King. And Karl is in trouble here. King Richard grapevines that arm with his legs, grabs a hold of the other one, and he's trying to just pop Karl in half here, force those arms into opposite directions and back together again. And just the look of pain etched on Karl's face, that's the story that you need to know right now. He's in trouble and he's hurting. And the King isn't getting soft. He just likes to make Karl feel the punishment on his own. We don't call that being soft where I come from. We call that sadistic tendencies.
Well, Karl intelligently getting to the ropes. Great ring presence.
It amazes me they can actually use the word intelligent and Karl in a sentence together. But grabbing a hold of the ropes was the right thing to do, but it's not doing much good now. The King just stomping away on whatever part of Karl's body he chooses. Drops a giant knee across the biceps and the elbow of Karl. And you see Karl holding on there. He's just in so much pain right now.
Well, I tell you what, Karl's really made a name for himself since he debuted in Mountain State a couple of years ago. I remember watching him very early on, facing guys like Bruiser Graham. And now, here he is, television champion, potential first-time Grand Slam winner of Mountain State Wrestling. 2009 Inspirational Wrestler of the Year. This man has an accolade of accomplishments here. I think it's only a matter of time before he reverses this and gets going and retains the television title.
Karl elbows to the gut of King Richard, off the ropes. Covers 1, 2, and a kick out by King Richard. Kick to the gut of Karl. And Karl just in so much pain right now.
Karl's going to have to really dig deep if he wants to get up. Come on, Karl. Find your whatever it is.
Karl's got to come up with a new plan or this one's going to be over soon.
Unfortunately, Steve, I would have to agree with you. But look at the hot dogging by King Richard. He's just continuously taking
hot dogging.
Yeah,
he's destroying any chance that Karl has to really use that hand. You take away a man's hand, it's a lot harder for him to grab a hold of you with no fingers.
Okay, he is taking away the hand. But he is hot dogging because he has applied no submission maneuvers yet. He's just sitting there playing with it like a dog plays with a toy rather than trying to make Karl submit. And this is why King Richard will not be victorious because he does not
I disagree with you, Styles. You say he's not going for a lot of submission maneuvers, but what he is doing is making use of high-impact blows to different parts of Karl's body, which are more likely to cause a quick injury. Yes, submission maneuvers, you can cause tears, you can cause a lot of pains, but a high-impact maneuver can do in a second, while a submission hold sometimes takes 5 minutes to accomplish. Double clothesline in the ring, though, and both Karl and King Richard are down for the count now. Matt Richmond checking on both men, starting the count.
I tell you what, that's how both men stay down, because if he does, Karl retains.
Who's going to be the first man to their feet here? Up to a 4 count. King Richard up to his knees. 6 count. Block by Karl. Another block and another shot by Karl. over and over and over, and the King is in trouble. Karl sends him off the ropes. King Richard bounces back. What the heck was that? A flying headbutt thrust combination there by Karl? A battering ram-like shot indeed as he scales the top rope.
Top rope, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, great timing headbutt by Karl. Get him, Karl.
No.
1, 2, 3. No, what?
Thank you, God.
What?
Outlaws have a good look too, Jonathan Styles.
Doesn't need their help. Yeah, yes, boys.
And the King, unfortunately, in miscommunication there, hits dynamite there. And takes Karl down. And 1, 2, 3. Yes! Yes! Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
No.
Thank you, God.
See, I told you, and I told Jason Kincaid.
You did.
See, I am the king for a reason. I've held the heavyweight title, I've held tag team titles, and for the second time, the television title is mine.
Job, baby.
But there's only one thing I got to say about all this. This doesn't mean nothing, considering you lost my heavyweight title.
Whoa.
No,
I think you forgot I'm the reason you had the heavyweight title.
No, I think you have some amnesia. I won that match, bro.
Come on, guys. I'm pretty sure I'll beat the Maestro.
No, who pinned his
guys.
shoulders? Who pinned his shoulders? That would be mine if you wouldn't have stepped up like a chump and tried to take my glory.
Yeah. Seriously.
Pay attention to learn how you can attend an NWA Mountain State Wrestling event.
What's up, all my Dark Horse fans? November 5th in Matoka, you can come and see me as well as all the other stars of Mountain State Wrestling. Matoka, November 5th. Be there, because the Dark Horse is going to be there.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, November 6th, Mullins, West Virginia, the juice is going to run loose. Bring mom, dad, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, anybody you can round up, bring them on down. Because guess what? We're going to have a fun-filled, action-packed night of wrestling November 6th, Mullins, West Virginia, baby. Because guess what? The juice is running loose.
Friday, November 12th, Smithers, West Virginia. Gear up! Ooh la la! The Stro is in the house. And we're going to get down and party all night long, Smithers, West Virginia style. So gear up, NWA Mountain State is coming to your town, and we're going to do it all the way live with Stro, the Maestro of Wrestling, the People's Champion. Ooh la la.
Fans, what a great match that was.
That is an understatement. There's a word called milestone. That was a milestone match. King Richard, the new NWA Mountain State Wrestling television champion.
And what a fantastic hour it's been. New TV champion, new number one contenders for the North American Tag Team Championship, the Bunkhouse boys.
Christmas twice in one day.
You got Ryan Mitchell making a dominant effort in our opening contest. Fans, next week, North American Tag Team Championship title match. You don't want to miss it. Sunday, 11 a.m. on Fox 59.
This is professional wrestler Jimmy Vang, the Boogie Woogie Man. Tell all my people, all my brothers and sisters, don't you dare miss this one. NWA Mountain State Wrestling on Fox WV. Oh yeah!